Good evening and welcome to World Now at 4. I am Aidnan Lubem. First, the headlines. ASU receives full salaries for November. Still on the headlines, Grand Bassam suspects to be arraigned in court. On the foreign scene, students protest against activities. Let's quickly take this break. When we come back, there'll still be more on News Today. Good evening and welcome to World Now at 4. I am Aidnan Lubem. First, let's talk the headlines. On the headlines, ASU receives full salaries for November. Grand Bassam suspect to be arraigned in court. On the foreign scene, students killed as bomb blast hits Afghan school. And on sports, Ronaldo agrees bumper Saudi contract. And now the news in detail. Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari on Tuesday said weapons being used for the war in Ukraine and Nigeria were filtering into the Lake Chad and Sahel regions. He therefore called for increased collaborative actions by border control agencies and other security services to stop the circulation of illegal weapons in the region. Meanwhile, according to a statement signed by the Special Advisor to the President on Media and Publicity, Femi Adesina, Buhari, while talking to leaders at the Lake Chad Basin Commission's 16th Summit of Heads of State and Government, said weapons used in the war in Ukraine and Russia are also beginning to filter into the region. Buhari, who ended his tenure as chairman of the Summit of Heads of State and Government, said although this had been relatively brought under control, the influx of weapons posed fresh challenges.
We must strive to continue to view our region through the lens of equity, fairness, diversity, and
must be
Onoche as chairman of the commission with the protesters, maintaining that the appointment violated the NDDC Act, which is clear that the chairman must be an Ishakiri indigenous. Are expected to go on trial in Ivory Coast today after being accused of involvement in one of West Africa's bloodiest jihadist attacks, a machine gun assault on a beach resort in 2016 that left 19 people dead. Only 4 of the 18 will be physically present for the long-awaited proceedings in Abidjan, Ivory Coast Economic Hub. The others are either on the run or being held in Mali, according to Aude Rumliho, a lawyer for the civilian plaintiffs. Recall that in January 2017, members of the France-Bahrain anti-jihadist force captured a key suspect, Mimi Ould Baba Ould Sheikh. He is described by Ivory Coast investigators as one of the instigators of the Grand Bassam attack and by Burkina Faso as the operation leader in an assault on the Burkinabe capital, Ouagadougou, in January 2016 that claimed 30 lives. On March 16, 3 men wielding assault rifles attacked Grand Bassam, a tourist complex 40 kilometers, that is 25 miles east of Abidjan, popular to foreigners. Several dozen people were arrested, including 3 suspected accomplices of the dead attackers who were detained in Mali. The charges against the 18 include acts of terrorism, murder, attempted murder, criminal concealment, illegal possession of firearms and ammunition, and complicity in the deeds. This is according to the prosecution. And now to the United States of America, where it has said it has serious doubt about the credibility of Equatorial Guinea's election results that saw the world's longest-serving president continue his 43-year rule. Teodoro Obiang Nguema Mbasogo, 80 years, secured almost 95% of votes according to